In 1966, Kenneth Tynan, who was the literary manager of the National Theatre, came back from the Edinburgh Fringe Festival with a dazzling new play, which focused on two very peripheral characters from Hamlet. It was Tom Stoppard's first play at the National, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, in which Hamlet's two doomed school friends ponder the mysteries of eternity, chance, and death.
Heads. 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 Heads.
One should think of the future.
It's the normal thing.
To have one. One is, after all, having one all the time. Now. And now. And now.
It could go on forever. Well, not forever, I suppose. Do you ever think of yourself as actually being dead? Lying in a box with a lid on it?
No.
Nor do I. Really? It's silly to get depressed by it. I mean, one thinks of it like being alive in a box. One keeps forgetting to take into account the fact that one is dead. Well, it should make a difference, shouldn't it? I mean, you'd never know you were in a box, would you? It'd be just like being asleep in a box. Not that I'd like to sleep in a box, mind. Not without any air. You'd wake up dead for a start. And then where would you be? Apart from inside a box. That's the bit I don't like, frankly. That's why I don't talk about it. Because you'd be helpless, wouldn't you? Stuffed in a box like that. I mean, you'd be in there forever. Even taking into account the fact that you're dead. I mean, really, ask yourself, if I was to ask you straight out, I'm going to stuff you in this box now, would you rather be alive or dead? Naturally, you'd prefer to be alive. Well, because life in a box is better than no life at all, I expect. You'd have a chance, at least. You could lie there thinking, well, at least I'm not dead. Any minute, someone's going to bang on the lid and tell me to come out. Oh, you, what's your name? Come out of there!
You don't have to flog it to death.
I wouldn't think about it if I were you. You'd only get depressed. Eternity is a terrible thought. I mean, where's it going to end?
Poor Louis. I'm sorry your grandma is dead.
Tiny little coffin, huh? Sorry I didn't introduce you to my... I get so closeted at these family things.
Butch. You get Butch. Hi, Cousin Doris. You don't remember me. I'm Lou, Rachel's boy. Lou, not Louis, because if you say Louis, they'll hear the sibilant F.
I don't have...
I don't blame you. Hiding. Bloodlines, Jewish curses are the worst. I personally would dissolve if anyone ever looked me in the eye and said, fa. Fortunately, wasps don't say fa. Oh, and by the way, darling, Cousin Doris is a dyke.
No. Really?
You don't notice anything. If I hadn't been filleting you for the last 4 years, I'd swear you were straight.
You're in a pissy mood. Cat still missing?
Not a furball in sight. It's your fault.
It is?
I warned you, Louis. Names are important. Call an animal Little Sheba and you can't expect it to stick around. Besides, it's a dog's name.
I wanted a dog in the first place, not a cat. He sprayed my books.
He was a female cat.
Cats are stupid, high-strung predators. Babylonians sealed them up in bricks. Dogs have brains.
Cats have intuition.
A sharp dog is as smart as a really dull 2-year-old child.
Cats know when there's something wrong.
Only if you stop feeding them.
They know. That's why Sheba left, because she knew.
Knew what?
I did my best Shirley Boo this morning. Floppy slippers, housecoat curlers, can of little Friskies. Come back, little Sheba, come back! To no avail. Le chat, il ne reviendra! Jamais! Jamais! See?
That's just a burst blood vessel.
Not according to the best medical authorities.
What? Tell me.
KS, baby. Lesion number 1. The wine dark kiss of the angel of death. I'm a legionnaire, the foreign legion, the American legion, legionnaire's disease.
Stop.
My troubles are legion.
Will you stop?
You think I'm handling this well? I'm going to die.
Bullshit!
Let go of my arm.
No!
Let go.
No!
I can't find a way to spare you, baby. No wall like the wall of hard, scientific fact. KS. Wham! Bang your head on that.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Now, that's what I like to hear, a mature reaction. Come on, let's go see if the cats come home. Louis.
When did you find this?
I couldn't tell you.
Why?
I was scared.
Of what?
That you leave me.
Oh.
Bad timing, funeral, but I figured as long as we're on the subject of death.
I have to go bury my grandma.
Lou? Then you'll come home?
Then I'll come home.
I do the wrong and first begin to brawl. Secret mischiefs that I set abroach, I lay into the grievous charge of others. Clarence, whom I indeed have cast in darkness, I do beweep to many simple gulls, namely to Stanley Hastings, Buckingham, and tell them 'tis the Queen and her allies that stir the king against the Duke, my brother. Now they believe it, and withal whet me to be revenged on Rivers, Dorset, Grey. But then I sigh, and with a piece of scripture tell them, God bids us do good for evil. And thus I clothe my naked villainy in odd old ends, stolen forth of holy writ, and seem a saint, when most I play the devil.
Create people. You make sport with my life.
In the cause of science. This is your universe, Frankenstein.